Morning, everyone. It is currently January 2nd. What is it, Tuesday? And day number 2 of the keto and intermittent fasting journey, I guess you could call it. Yesterday I had, for my first meal, which was at about 2 o'clock, I had 2 double-doubles from In-N-Out, protein style, with onions, no spread. I feel like the spread, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it has sugar in it. I can't say for certain, but it kind of has kind of a sweetness to it. So that's what I had for my first meal. Surprisingly, there's not that many calories in burgers, especially if you take all the carbs out, like the bun and stuff. And carbs can add up pretty quick. But anyways, so that was my first meal. For my second meal, I had what was it? I had a filet mignon from Whole Foods, and then I got a salad from Whole Foods. And usually I'll put a bunch of nuts on top, and I'd say like 90% of the time I'll use a olive oil and apple cider vinegar mix salad dressing. If I don't use that, I'm probably using like an Italian dressing. You can actually get ranch dressing too that doesn't have sugar in it, but ranch dressing that you get from like a fast food place or pretty much any other place will have sugar in it just because it tastes better. It's not some secret science to it. Adding sugar to something is going to make it taste a lot better. But I would recommend getting a ranch dressing from just your local supermarket that has no sugar. You should be able to find it. But I don't really like ranch that much. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I would prefer like an oil and vinegar. You can even get like flavored olive oil that is a little better, like a garlic olive oil or something like that, something infused. But anyways, yeah, so I had a steak, a big salad, I had some cheese with that. You want to make sure that you get grass-fed cheese is always best. Grass-fed, pretty much anything is your best option. And make sure that the cheese doesn't have sugar in it. If you get like processed cheese, it's gonna have a bunch of added sugar to it. And you want to avoid that at all costs if you're doing the keto diet. And what else did I have? I had like half of an avocado. Avocado is probably the best vegetable that you can have on the keto diet because it has a lot of fat in it, which is good. What else did I have? Oh yeah, I got a little jalapeno popper. Was it a jalapeno popper? It was a stuffed jalapeno. That's what it was. And I made sure to check the ingredients. Usually, if you ask, like, I got it from the butcher at Whole Foods, but if you ask them, they can print out a label for you, and it'll have all the ingredients in there. And if it doesn't have sugar in it, then you're good to go. But anyways, that is what I had for yesterday, and I will have another update today. Okay, see ya. As far as how I've felt on the diet so far, I mean, we're only one day in, so I don't have too much of a track record to look back on, but today I feel pretty good. I'm a little hungry because usually I'll try to eat at like 1 or 2 o'clock, and then I'll try to have my second meal between like 4, 5, 6-ish, kind of in there, and then I won't eat until the following day at 1 or 2 o'clock. And that's basically fasting. So what is that? Let's say I stop eating at 6, 12 hours, 18. It's like a 19-hour fast almost. So that's usually what I try to stick to. And you kind of want to just eat a certain amount on one day, and then if you feel like you don't have enough food, then just eat more in those 2 meals. Just listen to your body and how you feel as you're doing this, and that's the most important part. You don't really, I can give you recommendations and whatnot as far as what to eat, but I couldn't really tell you exactly how much to eat. You basically just have to figure that on your own and just kind of feel it out. That's pretty much how I did it the first time I was on the keto diet. Was I just pretty much had to feel it out. I wasn't sure how much food I was supposed to eat. Yeah, I was a little bit hungry in the morning, but you can drink a lot of water. That's definitely important. When you're first doing the keto diet, most of the time you end up losing a lot of water weight, but for the most part, it's really water that's not really necessary for your body, because I was eating a bunch of crap over the holidays, and ironically I felt like crap, so it's kind of funny how that works, but it's no shocker that I felt like shit after eating a bunch of sugar and carbs. Like, I remember, this was kind of a while back, but for Thanksgiving, my mom made these like caramel chocolate Rice Krispie treats that are literally insane. You can literally sit down and have a whole, just as many as you want. And I made the mistake of, I think that might have been the first thing that I ate that day, which was a terrible idea. I sat down, ate probably like, I don't know, maybe like 12 2x2 squares of these Rice Krispie treats. And I think within 30 minutes, I had a terrible stomach ache. And shortly after that, I just fell asleep, because your body can't function off of that kind of stuff. And it just doesn't work. Your body doesn't function off of sugar and carbs. Try it for yourself. You may disagree with me, but me personally, these are just based off of what I've done and how my body reacts to it. If I eat a lot of carbs or a lot of sugar, I just don't feel good at all. And then, if I'm eating a good diet, good meats, good vegetables, everything like that, good nuts, all that kind of stuff, I feel like I have more energy. I'm a little more alert throughout the day. And yeah, I do drink coffee on occasion. Won't add any sugar or honey to it. One drink that I recommend is you can actually get a latte that has half and half. Don't put milk in your coffee if you're doing the keto diet. Most milk is processed with sugar. Look on any sort of milk, whole milk, skim milk, it doesn't matter. They all have sugar in it. Your best bet for adding to coffee is like coconut oil, half and half, heavy whipping cream, or you can even add butter. Grass-fed butter is great. Kerrygold butter is like the best butter you can buy. It's grass-fed butter. It's Irish. Maybe I'm biased because I'm Irish, but I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely your best bet. I will try to take pictures of my meals just so you guys can get an idea of what I'm eating and all that kind of stuff. For the most part, I'm kind of a creature of habit. I like eating similar stuff. Like bacon and eggs is like a great thing on the keto diet, and I love bacon and eggs. And you can also have cheese, so you can add cheese to your eggs. Who doesn't like cheese, bacon, and eggs? Don't ever listen to someone that says bacon isn't good for you, because they're wrong. It's when you mix sugar and fat is when it's bad. That's when it's bad. But the keto diet, you're not eating sugar, so you should be fine. Anyways, I will talk to you guys soon. Okay.
So here is what my first meal will look like. It is currently 2 o'clock, or a little after. 4 eggs scrambled, 5 slices of bacon. I'll have probably 1/8 of this right here. So it's organic grass-fed cheese, which is great. And then this stuff I try not to have too often because it does have 6 grams of sugar per serving, so you can have half of this. It has 6 grams of sugar, but it's not added sugar, which is good, but still, I would not recommend to have this every day. It says no added sugar, but there's still sugar in there. And then I'll have I think they call it a breve coffee, which is basically just a latte with half and half instead of milk. Yep. So this is day 2, meal 2 of the keto diet. And I'll just go through the spread of what I got. It is currently 8:45. I'm eating a little late than I would have hoped, but doesn't matter, still getting it in. So here is the spread. Okay, so first we have a New York steak with a bunch of cloves of garlic, half of an avocado, and first off, this is, I think personally, the best butter that you can get. I combine this with olive oil to cook my steaks, and then I throw in some garlic with it, and that is good for me. It's grass-fed and it's Irish, so I'm biased because I'm Irish. But anyways, I'll have some water with some Corello powder. Stuff is bomb. And then throw in some wheat powder into that as well. Mix that all up. Here is my salad. Let's see, there's mixed greens, kale mix. This is all organic, I believe. I don't think there's anything in here that's not. There's some turmeric that I don't think is organic, but there's a bunch of, this is what I threw in there. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, watermelon seeds, apricot kernels. That is a good mix. Hemp seeds, these are super good. Super good for you too. Bunch of protein in it. Chia seeds are super bomb as well. And then I put olive oil and apple cider vinegar with it. And then I'll have half of these carton of blackberries. Berries are good for the keto diet because they have a low glycemic index, which is perfect. Anyways, that is meal number 2. See ya.